Hey, what's up, dudes? It's Mac the Snapper, climbing out of my little mud puddle again to bring you something I found on Reddit while perusing the hellscape that it is. And yep, I just clicked it over the screen, and you probably already can see what it is we're gonna be looking at today. So this is from of all things, r/feminism. I don't know why it popped up, but it did, and we're gonna see what this just absolute trash is got to say. All right, it says America needs its own 4B movement. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it sounds very interesting, I guess you could say. Sure, femmes and women can strike by skipping out of work, but then sexism wins because less women are working. What the fuck? What? Dude, I swear to God, there is nothing more anti-feminist than a feminist. It's like, why do they think that being feminist is being a man? Like, how does that make any freaking sense? Like, having a job, having a career, having a house, being independent. It's like, these are all masculine traits. These are not feminine traits. So why do women think it's feminist to be a man? It's like, what the, like, it's so illogical. It makes so much sense is why women would come up with the idea. God, it's so stupid. I swear, boys, I'm already losing all my brain cells, and I've only got the first line. Let's continue. Saying no to heterosexual marriage, dating, producing more children for a capitalist slave state. I mean, the only way to change society is with your own family. It all starts with your children. You're not going to change shit with people who are already in their 40s and used up. And what you gonna do, little feminist? What you gonna do? You gonna take over the country? Yeah, good luck. Not if strong young men exist. Nah, it's like these women think they're so big and bad. I mean, they are the gatekeepers to sex, but if in a without rule of law scenario, they're not even people anymore. If men don't think they're gonna, if men don't, in a without rule of law situation, what men says goes, and that's just the way it is. It's the way it's always been. Because if you get a group of strong young men, 4 or 5 dudes that want something, you better fucking bet that shit's theirs. Unless if there's 5 dudes and you're just a little village, yeah, good luck. If they know what they're doing, whatever you have is now theirs. Unless you have an army, then yeah, good luck. Yeah. But anyway, let's continue. Are multiple ways you can make sure that the people in power actually eventually turn their heads to your cause. Yeah, sure, dude. Whatever you say. Yeah, because women choosing not to get validation, that hurts society. Yeah, women like not doing anything, not whoring themselves out. Yeah, of course, yes. That is the problem with society. Women not being hoes. Sure. The fascist narcissists that... Okay, whenever a chick says this, you know it's BS, and they are actually... Like, I mean, I'm reading this, and I'm like... I am actually getting narcissistic vibes from from whoever wrote this. But we will continue on to the end, and I will give an analysis on if it is, in fact, which most likely is a narcissist. Sorry, I just got a message from Chronic, but we're going to ignore that for now. Sorry, Chronic. The narcissists that run everything need worker bees in the factories and a lapdog at the home to subjugate. Wait, so they would rather be the worker bees in the factories rather than be sitting comfortably at home with raising children. The anti-logic, the absolute lack of any intelligence whatsoever. It's like, by women working, you are the problem with this fascist narcissist. You made this society. You made it what it is. Women voted for this society to be whatever they think it is. It's not fascist or narcissistic. It's just they're retarded, and they have no. They voted for it. If women didn't vote, we would not be in this hellscape of a society that we have right now. I mean, I'm happy to watch it burn because I kind of enjoy. Listen, I'm gonna be totally honest. I am a cold-hearted son of a bitch. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I am what I like to call a revelationist, not a revolutionist, a revelationist. Read the book of Revelations, and that's what I want to happen. I look forward to it. That is the best case scenario in my mind. I will get into my whole theories, and it's not important right now. But yes, there's a whole thing that I have a lot to say on the end times, and I do look forward to it, because this society and this world is Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. Worse, though, because they did not have this much degeneracy and pointless BS. Just absolute, just horrendous things going on in society today, guys. And yeah, it needs to end sometime, and I hope it's soon. Anyway, they continue. I say take it all away. The moment a child is born under capitalism, they are already marked for sacrifice to be exploited under their body breaks. Oh yeah, so we should probably just abort them, just kill them instead. Yeah, because that makes so much freaking sense. Yeah, so a kid's gonna suffer. So yeah, so it's okay to just kill them. You know, that's so irrational, illogical, and just stupid. Like, walk up to any child. If there's a homeless child on the street, walk up to that child and ask them if they would have rather been aborted and never been alive. I've had this argument with multiple feminist chicks that argue with me on abortion and whatever. And it's like, because I mean, what is the alternative to, not having more children born under this capitalistic system? Which, I mean, capitalism is kind of cringe anyway, but it's still... Like, what's the alternative? Because these chicks, if Chad walks up to them, it doesn't matter who they are. They can have this is all mostly cope anyway, boys. But like, a Chad walks up to him, they're gonna ride that. They're gonna ride him. Like, it's just these chicks are so predictable and easy. It's ridiculous. Like, they'll talk all this big talk, but as soon as a dude that's 6 foot tall with a six pack and is, a good looking dude, it takes any interest in them, they fold over and submit to like their will. Not like in a traditional sense, because these bitches think it's like the plague. They think that being a honest, decent, humble mother and who raises kids the right way, they think that that's like the plague, and I do not understand it. So they continue. I've seen too many AFAB people. I don't. That's an acronym. I'm too tired to decipher what this acronym means. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm not that interested anyway. People that say, "What if they grape us? What if I say no and I get killed?" I mean. This is so unlikely to happen, though. And also, if you just submitted and found a good guy and got married young, he would protect you, you dumb bitch. God. Like, why wouldn't you just marry a dude, submit, be a real woman, and your husband will protect you, and you won't ever... These things will never happen to you. Like, if you're at home with a shotgun next to your rocking chair taking care of the kids, playing on the floor. You know what? You know what the odds are that someone's gonna break into your house and do anything? It's so slim. It's like not even a factor in any situation. Yeah. So how about carry a form of self-protection? Well, you know that she's a feminist, so she's probably anti-pew pew. So she's probably talking about like pepper spray, which is useless, you know, because you're just gonna spray yourself in the eyes and go down, and it's just so stupid. No, I mean if they carried a 9, like yeah, a G19, I'll say, or something along those lines, then maybe you got something going on. But anyway, I know like she has no idea what she's talking about. I don't get caught up in what ifs. Fear is the mind killer, and a group is only as strong as weakest link. Okay, so cliche shit. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Fear is a useless emotion that you shouldn't have, because I mean, people will say if you don't feel fear, you can't have courage. Well, in the absence of fear, strength is all that remains, and that is, I mean, people might disagree with that on that, but if you feel nothing and you only think logically, your chance of survival goes up so exponentially, it's almost crazy to even think about. Because if you feel nothing and you can only think logically, even if someone has a gun to your head, you can think. It won't affect you. Your adrenaline won't spike, and you'll keep a cool, calm head. Because keeping calm and cool is what saves your life in like any situation. Because I mean, you can go into the fight or flight scenario, or like any of these like, you know, survival instincts, but those actually cloud your mind, and you will make mistakes. Whereas if you just completely cool, completely calm, you can think your decision through perfectly every time. So if you don't feel fear, then strength is all that remains, because the man who thinks clearly wins every time. A killer group and is only as strong as weakest link. Be prepared to defend your life and dignity at all costs. Oh, the dignity, because having kids and being a stay-at-home mom and raising the next generation is so just like degrading, guys. My goodness. It's so hard to even, people are just, oh my gosh, it's like, good lord, I just hate I hate these people so much. I have had to defend my own life on multiple occasions. Sure you did. That is probably BS. But I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if you're a working chick that it is just wasting your life, I guess, maybe, probably. So what happens when you put yourself in danger? You're probably gonna be attacked because you put yourself in the situations. If you don't put yourself in harm's way, you guess what? You don't really normally get, you know, hurt that much unless someone like seeks you out. But then again, if you have a husband to defend you, normally, like take for instance, a girl walking alone on a street is probably not gonna deter many people from attacking. But as soon as a dude is walking with the girl, the chances of that girl being attacked is like very slim, unless there's like 5 dudes against 1 dude and the girl. But like just based on that, that alone is like, so your women's logic is just stupid. You can't defend yourself from 2 guys or 1 guy. You can't. You never will, unless you have a PPO. But you know, again, he might also have one. So why not just stay home and be safe? I don't know. I'm gonna say it. Like I say that so often. If women just stayed home and in the safety of their homes, guess what? Like, they don't get attacked as much because they're not out and about at night and or whatever. Am I just too logical? Like, is this just like untenable things in society, or like is it me, boys? Like. Because I only think things, like, I'm just looking at it from a logical standpoint. Like, the most logical thing to do is for women to stay home and for men to go out and do the masculine jobs and be the breadwinners. Maybe I'm just too old-fashioned. I don't know. Not too old-fashioned. No, I'm happy with the way I am. But, like, maybe I'm giving the wrong advice because it's like untenable, like impossible to be done. I mean, I know it is nowadays, but when the collapse happens, this is how I'm gonna live. You know. Anyway, in war, it matters not the size of the army, but the moral and unity of the soldiers. I mean, this chick apparently has no idea what she's talking about because normally a army with 10,000 soldiers is gonna beat the one that has 5. Like it matters not the size of the army. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that history would disagree with you, but I mean, I guess since a non-traditional woman that likes to ride the CC and go to work and get raped at work, I mean, she obviously wouldn't know anything about history and how things are supposed to work. So yeah, I mean, a troop of a couple dudes can cause issues for a huge army, but they're not going to make a big dent unless they have like superior firepower, like a very large kablooey thingy, type of dude. Normally comes in the form of how I can't explain how to make one without getting banned, boys. But it goes big boom. I know. Never mind. Anyway, she makes no sense. She's stupid, and also a small group of women. What I mean, they can, they're normally just like a thorn in the side of dudes. Like, I mean, because like in women's suffrage, they did kill a lot of dudes and burn down a lot of bars, but that was that was because they got the element of surprise, which does work. The element of surprise is a good thing to have, but still, it's like, if men didn't just, if men weren't betas and, just submitted to these women, then, they wouldn't have got very far. Men would have just clapped them real quick, just, domed them in the head, and then it would have been over, and women wouldn't vote right now. But men had to be little beta bitches and give women what they wanted for no reason when they didn't even earn it. They just had to exist, and they got all the same rights as that men had to sign their lives away for. Sounds like a fair trade to me, boys. Equality. Yeah. Sure. Fucking. What is more important? The liberation of half the world or your date on Friday? Liberation, huh? Yeah. It's so stupid. Liberation. How is being a man liberating for women? It's like, how is being, again, going back to bring it back around full circle. How is being masculine feminist? This is a fallacy, boys. Like, women want to be like men. I'm not attracted to men. I'm not attracted to a chick who makes the same amount of money as me, or even any money at all. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not attracted to masculine traits. I'm attracted to feminine traits, where women who will raise my... Well, hopefully... I know, guys, I mean, people are going to leave in the comments. I know it's probably never going to happen, because the girl that I want does not exist anymore, because all women are kind of 304s. Like, that's really the thing about it. Like, and women made them that way. Men allowed it, but women made all women 304s. And I think that is kind of a thing you can say, because the rule is now that most or all, you can pretty much say all women are 304s now, because it's like the exception doesn't make the rule, and the exception is decent women. The rule is crap women. Yeah. So we have been stripped of our autonomy. Our Transformer brothers and sisters. Autobots, roll out. Yeah, like Transformers, XY in disguise, as Chronic says. And sisters are also on the chopping block. Things are getting scary. Yeah, they are. No, things have gotten scary. You women really, really made this society just an absolute shithole. Like unsavable. There's no point. Men don't want to fight for it anymore. I know for a fact that I would never, ever give my life or anything. I won't give anything for this country. Not a thing. Like if they put in a draft to go to Ukraine, nah, no. Point at the person I have to yeet so that my little brothers don't have to die in that war, and you bet your ass that my brothers ain't going to die in that war. Nah, neither am I. No, we're all young. We will defend our own family, and that's about it. I'm gonna leave it there before I say too much and get banned. But they continue. The least we can do is emulate the 4B movement and starve the most privileged individuals in society of love and affection. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Could not care less. This chick is probably way too ugly anyway. Yeah, because this was all seemed like a lot of cope. And like she's trying to sound big and bad. And I'm not intimidated in the slightest. Don't care. Please leave. Please, for the love of God, we don't want you. You're not a valuable woman. You bring nothing to society besides, destruction, which I mean is fine because I kind of want this society to collapse and die. But yeah, you bring nothing. So why the hell would you're not a valuable woman? Good riddance. Do not procreate. I support you in not procreating because we don't want more of your kind. We don't like you. Real men do not like crap women. Because, I mean, you're pretty much just a masculine thing that wants to be like a man, but you aren't. Don't care. It's against everything I hold sacred, against all nature. It's against everything I believe in. And, yeah, so I support you in just getting the F out of my... yeah. Just go away. That's pretty much it, yeah. So let's see what these other F-tards on Reddit say. Whoa. Let's see. Yeah, it seems stupid. I'm an American woman. I describe myself as 4B. I have to explain it to people every time, but it works. Yeah, I mean, because no one fucking cares. I mean, I wonder how many people actually asked her to explain it. Other than be like, I'm 4B. And then be like, I don't give a shit. And they're like, don't you want to know what that means? I'll explain it to you. And it's like, I don't give a shit. It's like the Transformers. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Don't care. I had never heard of 4B before this, but yeah, because it makes no effing sense. I don't even know what it could be. So, what is 4B? No hetero relationships, no heterosex, no having kids with men or male friends. Okay. Sounds like they're copying something else. But, good. Good riddance. Thank God you're leaving. See, that's the thing, is like, when women try to do this, it's like men are like, good, go away, we don't want you anyway. But when men go like MGTOW, damn, chicks lose their fucking minds because they need your validation. They need your money. They need everything you can give. See, men don't actually need women. If they've made like artificial wombs, women no longer need to exist at all. See, whereas women cannot build society. They will be living in brick shit huts if men didn't exist. They think they're all big and bad, like we'd be like the Amazons. Nah, bullshit. Bullshit. I mean, please, for the love of God, I would love to see an all-female society. I would think that shit would be so hilarious. I would fucking lose my mind, boys. I'd just laugh at them so hard because it would be so pathetic and worthless. It's like, damn, I just realized I'm being really fucking harsh today. Sorry, guys. I mean, I don't want to get banned, so I might just have to calm it down a little bit, just tone it back a slight bit. Alright, but I mean, I think I've actually been going along long enough. Yeah, it's been almost 25 minutes. So, I mean, I think I'm going to leave it there. I mean, this was a really stupid story, but, I mean, I kind of had fun tearing it apart and roasting whoever wrote it. Don't really care who it was. I just know that they're probably really, really dumb. So anyway, boys, it's been Mac the Snapper. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you boys in the next one.